This is the story of Emily, a 16-year-old girl living in a small town with her parents. Every day, Emily walked home from school because it was not very far. She loved the fresh air and the quiet streets. She often listened to the birds and watched the people passing by. Emily liked to think about her day and dream about her future during these walks. One cold, rainy afternoon, Emily was walking home as usual. She held her umbrella tightly because the rain was heavy, and the streets were very slippery. Water covered the sidewalks, and cars rushed by quickly. People hurried to get out of the rain, their umbrellas bumping into each other. Emily was careful with each step. She didn't want to slip and fall. Her shoes made small splashing sounds in the puddles. She was thinking about her homework when she reached a busy crossing. She looked both ways, but the rain made it hard to see clearly. She started to cross the street when suddenly, a car came speeding around the corner. The driver was not looking at the road. Maybe he was using his phone, or maybe he just didn't see Emily because of the heavy rain. Emily froze. Her feet would not move. She felt stuck. The car was getting closer and closer. She wanted to run, but her body didn't listen. Her heart was beating loudly in her chest. Suddenly, strong arms grabbed her and pulled her back with force. A boy had jumped out of nowhere and saved her just in time. The car sped past, missing them by just a few inches. Both Emily and the boy fell onto the wet sidewalk. For a moment, everything was silent. Only the sound of the rain hitting the ground could be heard. Emily lay there, breathing hard. She was alive. Slowly, she opened her eyes and looked at the boy who had saved her. He seemed a little older than her. He had short black hair that was wet from the rain and kind brown eyes. His jacket was muddy from falling, but he didn't seem to care. He smiled warmly and asked, "Are you okay?" Emily nodded, still too shocked to speak. The boy stood up and reached out his hand. Emily took it, and he gently helped her to her feet. He looked at her carefully, checking if she was hurt anywhere. "You're lucky," he said with a soft laugh. "Be more careful next time." Before Emily could find her voice to say thank you, the boy turned and started to walk away into the crowd. She quickly called out, "Wait. What's your name?" He turned his head, gave a small smile, and said, "It's not important. Just stay safe." And then, he disappeared into the busy street, lost among the people and the rain. Emily stood there for a long time, feeling confused, amazed, and grateful. A stranger had saved her life and disappeared without even waiting for a thank you. She would never forget his face or his kindness. That night, Emily lay awake in her bed. She kept thinking about him. Who was he? Why had he helped her and left so quickly? In her heart, she promised herself, "If I ever meet him again, I will thank him properly." Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. But Emily never saw the boy again. Every day after school, she walked the same path, hoping to see the kind face of the boy who had saved her life. She looked carefully at every person who passed by. She watched every corner, every cafe, every shop window. But he was never there. At school, she told her friends about what happened. They were amazed by the story. "Maybe he was an angel," one of her friends said. "Or maybe he moved to another town," said another. But Emily didn't believe he was an angel. He felt real. His hand was warm when he pulled her back. His voice was real when he told her to be careful. No, he was just a normal boy, but a very special one. One afternoon, Emily decided to do more. She visited the small cafe near the street where the accident happened. She sat by the window, drinking a cup of hot chocolate, and watching the rain fall outside. The cafe was quiet and warm. She liked the soft music playing in the background. An old man worked behind the counter. Emily gathered her courage and went to ask him. "Excuse me, sir," she said politely. "Have you seen a boy around here? He's about 17 or 18, with short black hair and kind brown eyes. He helped me a few weeks ago when a car almost hit me." The old man smiled and thought for a moment. "A boy like that," he said. "Yes, I think I saw someone like him. He often helps people. A lady dropped her shopping bags once, and he helped her pick everything up. Another time, he helped an old man cross the street." Emily's heart jumped. "Do you know his name? Or where he lives?" The old man shook his head sadly. "No, young lady. He doesn't talk much. He comes and goes like the wind." Emily felt a wave of sadness. She thanked the old man and returned to her table. She watched the raindrops race down the window, feeling a deep emptiness inside. But then, she smiled. Even if she never found him again, she was lucky. Someone brave and kind had saved her life. Maybe that was enough. From that day, Emily kept living her life with a new view. She started to help others more, picking up books for classmates, helping elderly people cross streets, smiling at strangers who looked sad. She realized that kindness was powerful. A small act could change a life. Sometimes, on rainy afternoons, she still walked by the place where it all happened. She stood on the sidewalk, closed her eyes, and remembered the feeling of those strong arms pulling her back. She remembered his voice saying, "Be careful." She remembered his smile before he disappeared. In her heart, he would always be her hero, the boy who saved her life and then vanished forever. Maybe their paths would cross again one day. Maybe not. But Emily knew one thing for sure: because of him, she believed in kindness, hope, and silent heroes who walk among us. And sometimes, when the wind blows through the streets and the rain falls gently, she smiles, feeling as if he is still watching over her. Wow, what a story, right? Emily's moment with that mysterious hero reminds us how a single act of kindness can change everything. Have you ever met someone who left a mark on your life like that? Maybe a stranger who helped you out, or a moment you'll never forget. Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. If this tale touched your heart, hit that like button to spread the love. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an inspiring story like this one. Share this video with someone who needs a little hope today. It might just brighten their day. Thanks for watching, and let's keep chasing kindness together. See you in the next story.